Welcome, everybody, to a brand new episode of Improv is Dead. I'm Tim Lyons, kicking it with Dan White, as always. Dan, how are you?
I'm good, man. How could I not be after that? That was a great intro.
You like how I took the opportunity for you to say your own name away from
Dude,
I'm
all about it, man.
I learned that working in an office with you all week. You got to walk in and take the power.
I don't know how to interpret that statement, but I guess thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You got it. Dan, how are you?
I'm good, man. Hey, can I actually, speaking of that, I was on the way back from said office. I want to give a quick shout out to Jesse, who I ran into, I think it was last week sometime. It was very cool, very surreal.
Oh, yeah.
I was walking to the train, and a person walked up to me, and they held out their phone, and they were listening to Improv is Dead as I was staying there. And they said, I love the show. I've listened to every episode. So, Jesse, thank you so much. That made my day, and I texted Tim the photo I took of you with our podcast stuff. So, if you see me on the street,
I texted back Dan. I said, "Don't bother me." No, it was super nice.
Yeah.
It was I was
very
blown
cool,
away.
very
It was so
serendipitous.
nice.
We appreciate it. Tim, anything new for you, buddy?
No, I'm feeling great. I'm sipping on a Manhattan in a can. You see these things? You see these things at they have them at the counters at at places in Chicago, and I'm sure everywhere because it's it seems like a popular thing. But it's like a little cocktail in a can. It's like $5. I think it's called like Tip Top.
I just saw
something.
that hard seltzer is sales are declining. The age of the claw has passed us by. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I actually have never had.
You've never had like a White Claw or a Truly or anything?
No, it just never appealed to me.
Yeah.
I don't like the way I feel on vodka. Is it vodka?
No, vodka is High Noons, which are my favorite. Those are delicious, but they're kind of expensive and they're not a ton of alcohol.
I drink vodka.
And if I'm drinking, I'm trying to get fucked up, Tim.
Yeah, I know. I drink vodka and I feel sad and hot. And I don't like. That's not what I'm trying to do.
That's my perfect buzz. Is like depressed and sweating.
Yeah, just a little sweaty, a little sad.
Tim, can I get into a review here? We got a good review.
Yeah, I would love that for you.
All right, cool. We got a review here. It's titled Confused. It's from July 8th, 2022. This is, what are you laughing at?
I don't think we've ever put a date in that.
I'll say this, too. I surely have not read this review yet. This is my first time reading through it. Tim just told me to pull it up and read it. I haven't even read the first sentence. So this is from A Skewed One. Confused. I keep expecting to hear three improvisers trying to answer impossible questions and calling for constant scene interruptions when I start an episode while a silent host keeps watch. I don't know what that means. Instead, I keep somehow... Oh, I get what's going on here. This really was my first time reading this. Okay, I get it now. Instead, I keep somehow hearing a son, his father, who seems happy to be actively involved in their offspring's hobby when I hit play. Okay, so Tim and I are just friends, first off. I think that's probably the most glaring issue I want to call out. The second one I want to call out, Tim, it makes sense that you suggested this one today because one of our guests, I think, is a member of the podcast that was being... I was very confused when I read it through the first time, but now I get it. So this is actually Improv is Dead. This is not Hey Riddle Riddle. We wish we were Hey Riddle Riddle. That would be much better for all of us if we were Hey Riddle Riddle, but we are not talented enough. However, we have one of the co-hosts of Hey Riddle Riddle joining us today, so that was a perfect review to read. Is that why you suggested it, Tim?
Honestly, I hadn't really read it myself, so that was just,
man.
That was serendipitous that it kind of landed on that. Now that I'm reading through it, I'm like, oh wow, that worked out great.
So that was great. Well, thank you, A Skewed One. Thanks for the review. I'm sorry I was slow on the uptake, but that was great. So if you enjoy the show, leave us a review. We'll read it on the show. You can call us whatever name you want. Make fun of our physical appearance. We have no limits. Anything goes. Just
Please
give us a 5-star review.
I need to know what I'm doing wrong.
And with that, let's introduce our guest today. We could not be more excited for our guest joining us from sunny Los Glendale.
What's up, everybody? I'm Sean Coyle, kicking it with Waleed Mansour and Erin Keif.
Thank you, Sean.
That's how you save a show.
Dan, that's what I'm talking about. When you walk into the office, you take control. Sean, he did exactly what I tried to do at the time.
Manhattan. I'd be remiss to say
I'd be remiss if I didn't say, why is it not called a Canhattan?
Waleed has been standing up since we talked about it, waiting. He stood up and just could not.
He's been pacing, sweating.
Well, he's been screaming it, but y'all muted him in the Zoom.
Yeah.
If either of you ever want to be a host of Hey Riddle Riddle, I'll trade with either of you any day you want. I think you both could hack it right out of the gate.
I appreciate that, Aaron. I would venture to say, without Erin Keif, there is no Hey Riddle Riddle.
Yes, I am one of the riddles on Hey
I think
Riddle Riddle.
I think you can plug and chug JPC and Adel, but Aaron, you're irreplaceable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Sometimes
with
we just set up a blender with a spoon in it when JPC can't make it.
Well, if you guys are interested, you have to apply, and then you do have to solve a series of riddles in order to get the job.
That's true.
I haven't been able to get past the first one. So.
I believe. I mean, you guys are really good. I have been very impressed with how good y'all are at riddle. I imagine there's an element of your brain starting to see patterns or see like certain angles on things, but y'all have gotten real good at them.
Yeah, there's really only like 50 riddle formats that exist. So you sort of go like, which kind is this? But it's hard in live shows when you're in front of like 100 people who clearly know what the answer is, and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, on the podcast, they edit out about 20 minutes of them actually taking the riddles.
Yeah.
Just silence.
Just frustrated silence.
Just a whiteboard, just squeaking on a whiteboard.
I'm gonna do a quick plug. I'm actually gonna do a quick plug out of turn here. 2 weeks ago, I listened to the Hey Riddle Riddle Man Dog pod, and I was laughing my ass off. So
very good
check
episode.
that out if you like improv. That one was super funny.
Love those guys. Huge fan.
Yeah.
Check out that show if you haven't yet.
Us too.
Can I ask Waleed a quick question?
Uh-oh.
Would love that. Yeah.
Waleed, how has it been working out with Sean? Your workout buddies now, and I
Yeah,
want to know
Sean and I are
workout
working
buddies.
That is a new development. You're right.
It's been
Wow.
great.
Well, it all started when we watched RRR together.
Oh yeah.
Have we seen this? Do we know about this?
Do we know about
I've
do
seen
know
a lot of
about
trailers.
it.
I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of clips. I want to watch it, but I need to. I'm trying to find a good hour or a 3-hour chunk that I can sit and watch the whole thing.
It is worth it. It's what we call in the biz a two-hander, and there is some action sequences and some just buddy joy in this that really kind of was a catalyst for something we had already been talking about, which is I got a gym membership at LA Fitness right here in California. And Waleed lives a 1-minute walk from me, and I get to bring a guest for free. So you know what? Sometimes stuff just makes sense.
And I'm cheap, and I jumped right on it. I jumped right on
And I'm
it.
sorry, Sean. Sorry, Sean. I need to go back to you said it's what we call in the biz a two-hander, and I would argue that I'm in the biz and I've never heard that. What does that mean?
You never heard a two-hander? Like Rush Hour is a two-hander
Okay,
because
What
there's
is
two
it?
like
Two
two
genres
leads.
or two leads.
got it.
Two leads.
Two leads.
We're all thinking that it sounds like a
leads.
sex thing,
And
right? We're all thinking about
No.
that.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
You said that, and then I was like, wait a minute. Did you see my Pornhub search history?
Stepmom
Okay,
does
I get it now.
two-hander in the back of classroom.
Plus Rush Hour.
Yeah, plus Rush Hour. Plus Rush Hour bloopers.
I was just going to say, porn needs more bloopers. Porn needs more bloopers.
I
can't
have
be
to
the first to
say,
say it.
I don't think there's a better endorsement of any piece of art. I don't think there's a higher aspiration for anything you create than somebody watching it and liking it so much that they turn to their friends and say, "We should work out together."
I guarantee if you watch that movie, you'll go, I need to work out with my friend.
Well, first of all, I need a friend. And second of all, I need to work out with them.
Yes.
How has it been going? Who's seen more progress? This question's for Aaron.
Yeah, I'm the one tracking the progress. I mean, Sean seems like he's in a really great mood after
That's
he
good.
works out with Waleed. I bet they're laughing pretty hard. I also know that Sean's very knowledgeable about fitness things, so I'm sure it's going great. Waleed,
Yeah.
how do you feel? Are you having fun?
Yeah, I think that's the thing that I'm most impressed about, besides the fact that he lifts twice as much as me in everything that we do.
Really?
Oh, yeah, he big, strong boy.
Wow.
But outside of that, I'm
I'm surprised to hear that.
I'm super impressed that.
What?
Just because of the angle and your blurred background screen, your muscles are getting, because Sean's doing the blurred thing on Zoom, so his muscles are getting blurred every once in a while. But Waleed looks very, you're clearly toned.
Yeah, Sean's. What I've noticed is Sean's muscles
should I
getting
flex
blurry.
more for this audio medium?
We might use some of the video for it, Sean. So you may want to take your shirt off.
Don't gotta ask me twice.
I'm sorry, Waleed. I cut you off. You said he
No,
does
I was
going to
compliment Sean, but now I don't want to.
I get it. That's probably for the best. I think that he would have floated off into space if you had said one more compliment.
When you guys are in the gym together, is it kind of like, let's get together, let's do the bench press and a couple other things, then we go off and do our own things, or do we come together? Are we together the entire time, working together to build
Tim, watch
bodies?
RRR, classic two-hander. Okay, they've got each other's backs.
Here's that fucking phrase again. I don't get it.
Together the whole time.
I need you to check
We're
out
basically
RRR.
holding
Yeah,
hands.
together the whole time.
Are
okay.
you guys hoping that two bad guys are going to try to fight you at the gym so you have an excuse to recreate RRR?
That's the other reason we actually started going to the gym, was because that's what happened. And we're trying to build up for the next time it comes around.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Got
my dad instilled a ton of mostly useless but some useful bodybuilding information.
Bodybuilding.
Since I was like a kid. Yeah. He was like, I mean,
That's
so
a
he was
specific
into it.
mentality. I feel like when you go to gym, there are people who are there like to stay fit. There's like your kind of like P90X-esque sort of things, CrossFit-ish, and then bodybuilders is like, I feel like bodybuilder gyms I think are like gross and like have like old like dirty trophies like owned by like a guy in his like 80s. That's what I associate like bodybuilder type gyms. Like they really like it's in their blood.
And people are afraid of that, which is why Planet Fitness had the genius marketing ploy to have the lunk alarm in their gyms. Do you know about this?
What is the lunk
I've seen
alarm?
it, yeah.
I've never heard of it.
The lunk alarm is to combat people who are, the mainstays of the gym that you're talking about, right? These like modern, roided up bodybuilders in some cases who are doing like sets of enormous weight and screaming in the gym. And then throwing down 400 pounds that they just deadlifted.
So what is the lunk alarm?
Yeah, what does it do?
So then you can hit a button. I'm not sure if anyone can hit it or only employees, but someone is able to hit a button that sounds an alarm that is the lunk alarm, which means mister, don't be too lunky. This is a gym
You're
for the
too
people.
good at the gym?
I thought when I was at the Planet Fitness, like if it happened, the alarm would just go off based on how hard a weight it was hitting the ground. Like I thought maybe they built something into the ground that when the weight hits the ground, the lunk alarm goes off.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know what, because I had never seen it go off. Like I saw it, it's huge on the wall. It says lunk alarm.
Oh my
but everybody there
God.
was so chill. I was like, who is this for? But maybe LA is different. I don't know.
I've never
Here's what
been
we need
so
to do.
sure a woman invented something in my whole life. I bet my life on it.
I was gonna ask, Erin, are you into it? Do you share this interest, or are you not?
No. The only time I've ever used Sean's gym pass was to walk slowly on the treadmill and respond to texts. And waited for him to be done. I think maybe I did the Stairmaster a couple times.
Wow.
But yeah.
That'll beat you up.
I'm very impressed of Sean. Sean's actually good. It's a skill that he has, but I sort of just went for the company.
You got the lurk alarm. You were just kind of
I got the lurk. I sort of just am being nosy about people's
With the
conversations.
Ooh, the lurk
That
alarm
actually
is
would be a
sinister.
good thing for gyms to have, is a lurk alarm.
Yeah.
A guy who's mansplaining how to lift weights to a woman, and they set off the lurk alarm. Don't look at her. Walk away from her.
I remember when I went for like some training at an old job that I had at like a company I used to work for in Chicago. The event was in Indianapolis, and they put us up in a hotel, and it's like a week-long training. And one of the women from my group, also there was like 6 of us that were all going to go to the gym to work out during the week, and we went together. And she's an attractive woman, and just the whole time, it was insane to see the gym through her experience, because there must have been I'm not exaggerating. I think 4 different guys within the span that I saw, could have been more, but in the span of an hour, that came up and like tried to explain lifting stuff to her.
Wow, that's nice. That's friendly Jim, yeah.
You're gonna get the lurk alarm.
Wow. How long did you say it was?
wild.
1 hour?
Yeah, 1
And
hour.
4
so
different
about every
guys.
15 minutes.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's rotten. I hate that. I hate that stuff.
That's just rotten to the core.
Dan's a white.
I have
man,
a guy
Yeah.
at my Starbucks near me who just works. I don't know what he does. He works there, and I probably have complained about him on the show before. He is such a skis. He talks to all these women, and I'm just like, dude, like, oh my God, the best one. I'm sorry if I told this already, but the best was he was talking while the woman was he was coming out of the bathroom, and a woman was waiting on her drink, and he struck up a conversation with her. And I don't remember exactly. The only thing I caught was like, yeah, that's why, because your arches are falling. That's why it's hurting. Something like that. He was like explaining, like he diagnosed her in like 30 seconds. And he's like, all right, my name's Chris. Nice to meet you. And they like shook hands and he walked away. And the second, like within 1 second of him turning around, she walked over to the hand sanitizer and sanitized her hands.
Because he just came out of the bathroom.
Yeah, and he was like just like oozing skis. And I was like, this guy,
Yeah.
man. And it's like,
Oozing skis.
Yeah.
Now that
Probably
is
smell-
a
probably
porn
smelled like
search
shit.
I put.
Yeah.
yeah, two-hander
skis.
oozing skis.
Yeah.
I think on that, are we good to jump into this, guys? You guys feeling good? I think we got
think on
tons,
that.
Oh,
tons
yeah.
of content. Tons
yeah.
of content.
I got a scene idea
let's hear
here
it,
that
Timmy.
I'd love to pitch to the group. I'd love to see Waleed and Erin. You're on like a trip together, just like a kind of a getaway couple, and you're using the hotel gym. And Sean, you're in there just like trying to give tips to both of them. It's not like a hitting on situation. You're just you're in your element, but you're also on like a little business trip. You can decide what you do and how you do it.
Love it.
Honey, I am miraculously not feeling too jet lagged today. I feel like pretty good. How do you
Okay.
feel?
I'm feeling great. Yeah, I think I'm going to do elliptical no impact. I'm looking for no impact. My knees are
For your knees.
knees are a little
yeah.
swollen from the ride. I feel good mentally, but just my knees, you know how it is. And we're going to be walking a lot
know.
this trip too.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep an eye out. You got to take care of my best guy.
You
okay?
keep an eye out. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh.
Look at this
my
guy.
God. You're so cute. Okay, I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
God, I hate when freaking creeps come and try to talk to me at the gym.
That's my wife.
Excuse me? Is he still trying to talk to you?
That's actually my
Oh, sorry. That's
Oh.
oh, sorry. Yeah. Are you talking to me? Because that is my husband. We've been together about a decade.
Oh my God. I apologize, you guys. I apologize. You would not believe how many times I just see creeps walk up to women in this gym. So
This was a little different though, huh? Because we walked in together.
holding hands.
yeah, I was like, this guy's so close. Just like I was like, he's gonna try to say something. He's definitely gonna try to say something inappropriate to her. Just based on how close you guys, how close he was to you when you walked in.
Speaking of close, you were right up in my face.
Yeah, honey,
Oh,
actually, is this
oh.
guy bothering you?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, this guy?
No, I
No.
think
Me guy?
Yeah, you. I'm sorry, sir. Can we help
Yeah,
you?
no. See, I knew it. Just because you're dating someone doesn't mean you can't still bother someone. Can you give her just a couple steps?
No, we're married, and are you trying to get to the machine behind me? Because you're just
Dum
like, right up in
dum
my
da
face.
dum. That's the husband alarm.
Oh.
Oh!
Do you know what that is? I'm a
Husband alarm.
husband.
Yeah. That means you're the husband, and okay. No, I know what all the alarms mean here.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'll take 2 steps back. I thought y'all were just dating, and that you were a creep.
Oh, no. I don't often get labeled a creep, and this might be the first time, actually. But do you need...
No worries. Hey, No. Hey, we got off to the wrong foot. Tell you what, give me a spot real quick and we're even.
Oh, okay.
I'm going for some big weight, my boy.
Okay. And you're heading towards the treadmill?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, yes.
Excuse
How
me,
can I help
sir. Sorry. Normally I wouldn't do this, but you've been standing in front of the continental breakfast for quite some time. Some people have been complaining that you're staring at the food in a loving manner, a little bit more than just like here. I'm like less than you're deciding what you want, and more like you're. I don't know. Somebody said you were looking like you wanted to fuck that
Many
food,
people are
and
complaining
so
about this?
One woman said, "It looks like he wants to fuck that food." Everybody else kind of alluded to it.
Do you
but
mind giving me
she
your opinion? Do
was
you
more
feel like I
so-
want to fuck this food? This food right here?
I
This
haven't been standing
sweet,
here.
sweet
I was standing at
cantaloupe?
the.
Honey, what's going on this trip? You're giving off a really creepy vibe.
I'm
What's
doing
happening?
that? This is something
I don't
I'm
know.
doing.
Yeah, everyone keeps thinking that you're a creep.
Are people complaining to you too?
Yes, of course. People keep like screaming and grabbing me, going like, "Oh my gosh, thank God we got you away from that creepy man."
Oh, okay. What can I do? Give me a child. Maybe if I hold a child, it will be less weird.
I don't think so.
Okay. Can you get me a child though? Huh?
Okay, I'm sorry. Do you work here? Because this man just said, "Give me a child." He was looking me dead in the eye. I have my child here. This is supposed to be a family hotel.
I'm just doing whatever I can to not be creepy. So if anybody could just give me a child, or so
You want a kid because you're being creepy.
I think
For what
hold.
it's worth, you're being super chill to me. I think you.
Tyler, hey,
I think-
what did we say? Don't
Huh?
talk to strangers.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, I think you seem super chill.
That's your son's voice?
Yes, it's my son's voice. You have a problem with my son's voice?
work on a farm.
He works
I'm
on a
so I'm
farm.
buy a lot of like pesticides and stuff. It gets in my lungs.
Hey, kid, are you lost? I've never seen a kid like pull up to a bar like this and sit down and sigh. Are you
Yeah,
okay?
been a long day on the field. Let me get a Miller High Life, please. And God, I could go for some ribs.
All right, how about some ribs and a Shirley Temple on us?
Yeah,
While we find your mom.
I ain't gonna say no. Hey,
Great.
what's that? What's her deal at the end of the bar, huh? Could I send her a drink?
Sure, she looks about 40 though. And
Oh,
you're
I
a
pegged her at
kid.
like 80. I'm bad though. I'm bad with that stuff. Yeah, let me.
I feel like kids can't really tell how old anyone is.
Everyone looks old to me. So let me. I'd love to buy her a drink though.
Sure. Miss, this is from the child on the other side of the bar.
Oh.
Does it have alcohol in it?
Yes, it does.
Then I can't have it.
Oh, are you a kid too?
Yeah, I'm 13.
Oh my God. What is happening?
Well, how old did you think I was?
Honestly, somewhere between 40 and 80. Let me just replace your drink.
40 and 80?
Here's a Shirley Temple. Where are anyone's parents?
Well, my parents are still working the farm back home. I got a midday break, so I thought I'd stay in the shade and AC in here, but the AC seems to be not working very well.
Yeah.
Who bought me this drink? You bought me this drink?
Yeah, I did. We both make sacrifices to feed this country, huh?
Hey, I understand that you're all really passionate because this is about your kids. We know that there is something in the water that is turning our kids' voices super deep and low and making them look like they're 80. But we're working on it, and I just need you to all settle down and speak one at a time.
Yes, do you have the number to a voice acting manager? This is my biggest concern currently, okay? I think my son could blow up.
Ma'am, you cannot be capitalizing on a medical emergency that is happening to these
Oh,
children in this farm town.
well, that's what GoFundMe is for, is it not?
Ma'am, no.
If they're going to do it all over GoFundMe, I think I'm going to take advantage with my little son, okay? He could be a
Yeah, so what
Batman.
we're looking for here, we're looking for something gritty, something real, okay? We want the voice of Molson to be, kind of an outdoorsy feel, but not alienating to our customers. Does that make sense? Am I making sense?
I think so.
Okay, great. So you should have the slides, and then this is Diane. She's gonna voice some of the animals in the spots.
Oh, Diane looks like my mommy.
I
like
am
that. Let's try to work that in the let's work that in the script.
I am your mommy.
Okay.
It's hi. Hey, hon.
Shit, I like that line.
Oh, you didn't know Diane was my mommy.
Yeah.
But Diane's my mommy.
We only
for
got
real,
15
in real
seconds
life.
for this thing, so that's gonna eat up a lot of real estate. But I like that line.
And I so respond as a caterpillar. I got to be honest. I don't even know what sound a caterpillar makes.
Yes, I just want you to stick to the sides we have in front of you for the 15, but try to work in Diane. That's my mom, and see if we can pull that off.
Juice box. Can I have juice box?
What? Oh yeah. Go ahead. There's a cooler.
Oh, I
in
thought
here.
that was the beginning of the ad. I was doing caterpillar noises. I'm sorry.
Do we have the sides? Do you have the sides?
I got sent the slides. I got a Microsoft PowerPoint. Is that what I should be looking at?
Yeah. So there should be sides. Let's go. I'll just go ahead and walk you guys through it. Okay. So we're gonna start. We open in a field. We're gonna say, oh, crisp air. It's fall. You're gonna say, there's nothing like the crisp taste of a Molson Canadian brew. And that's the caterpillar that says that. I'm sorry. It's the cat.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Sorry. I saw your son getting ready to talk. So that's a caterpillar that says that.
Okay, and a caterpillar type voice.
Yeah. Exactly. Obviously.
Okay. Hey, it's Molson Canadian. Whoa, summer air. I don't have the sides in front of
No,
me.
that's
I'm
great.
sorry.
No, that's great. That's great.
Okay.
That's great. And then we kind of do like a quick whip pan over here.
Oh,
Where's
cool.
my Nintendo Switch?
All right, yeah, we can work that in. Let's try to work in the "Where's my Nintendo Switch" and Diane, that's my mommy into the.
Okay. Whoa, Canada. There's Molson and boy, summer. I'm sorry, I don't have
I miss Dad.
Ooh, I like where this is going. Let me go run some new creative by my boss. I really love this idea. I love this idea. Hey, Mike, can I have a word with you?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, what do you think about making this kind of like a incesty spot?
I told you whatever you think is tight, you go for. I mean, the client has deep pockets.
Yeah.
So swing for the fences. Whatever you got, let's see what comes back.
What
and
are you
then
working
I'll show
on?
it to
What are
them,
you
and if
what's
they
on your
say-
computer here? What are you working on the computer here?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
What are you doing on your computer here?
I'm using it as a computer. What do you mean? What am I doing on my computer?
Hey, knock, Mike. Tech here. I heard that it's frozen. Your computer's frozen on something unsavory. Oh, sorry to interrupt. I didn't realize that you had a.
Okay, go ahead.
Porn bloopers again. Love it. Love these.
I mean, it's better. Here's the thing: it's better than the real thing. It shows that these people are real people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when they're having sex and all of a sudden they fall on each other and it goes too deep, and it's funny. It's funny to me. I don't know. It's funny.
Hey, you don't have to tell me that, man. I know. I get it.
They wouldn't release it if they didn't think it was
I
funny.
love it.
Okay, you don't just put that stuff out.
I'm just the tech
So,
guy.
I don't know.
This
So I watch
yeah,
it.
it's fine. You don't have to explain yourself to me.
And I don't even I don't watch it to get off on it. I get off and then I watch it afterwards. It's like watching the real movie, and then afterwards I'm like, yeah, let's see what the blue.
Oh, so you watch the
See what
real
these guys
one,
did?
and then once you finish, then you watch the bloopers of it?
Yeah, like I finished and I'm like, oh god, thank God that's over, because it's almost comes over me like an exorcism, and then I go and then I'm like, I need to laugh.
I get it,
And
man.
so I
If
watch the
you don't
bloopers.
need to explain yourself to me. If everyone at this office explains
I think
their
it's important
porn,
to explain why I'm watching. I'm not
when it's
watching the Office
frozen.
bloopers to get off. I'm watching the Office bloopers because I think it's funny, and they wouldn't release them unless they thought it was funny too. They don't just put them out.
I'm with you, man. I'm telling you.
not getting off on the
You're
bloopers.
not even in the top 20th biggest pervert weirdos in this office. I've seen it all. People have downloaded viruses from the most filthy websites in this office. This place is
Okay, good,
disgusting,
good.
man.
Good, thank you. I appreciate that. I needed that.
Sorry to do this in front of your employee. I didn't mean to
No worries.
humiliate you. Like
You didn't
this.
care. But I would love. Don't delete the search history off that,
Oh, why not?
because I'd like to be able to get back to those bloopers afterwards. They don't always pop up. It's hard to find them. Once you find them,
I'll-
and then if you click off them, they're hard to find back on the website.
do what
again.
I
They don't
can,
always
man.
Show up, so.
Whoa, you're really, never mind. So, what were the results, with my down there? Nurse, what's the prognosis?
When does the blooper happen in this?
Shit, I forgot
That's
my
your
line.
line.
I forgot
That's
it.
your
I forgot
line.
it. That's on me. That's on
okay,
me.
now
What's the
we'll
line?
take it
What's
from
the line, Jay?
Oh, the line is, oh, I'll go down there.
Oh, I'll go down there. Okay, I got it.
And I know, sorry everybody, before we start again, I know I said it'd be nice to get some bloopers here, but don't feel like you need to make it happen. If a blooper happened, that's what a blooper is. A blooper happens accidentally, but don't feel like you need to fake forget your line or fake, slap somebody in the ass with your cock. Like, don't feel like you need to don't do stuff just to make it funny. Like, it's going to be funny because we're shooting porn and then something funny
Well,
happens.
tell that to the editors who
So-
now have to, because of the popularity of the porn bloopers, now have to find 80% of the film is porn bloopers. Okay, they're running out of film.
Whoops, I'm wearing a wig.
Again, Tommy,
Whoops.
you're supposed to be wearing a wig because you're fucking bald. So we're gonna do one with the wig on, and then we're gonna do one with the wig off. Okay. So just so you know, that's not a blooper. That's what's supposed to happen.
Okay.
All right, from the top then.
Well, yeah, we can. You're soft as hell.
Oh well, just give me a second.
Just so you know.
Looks like a balloon. He's like inflating it like a balloon.
Yeah, what's going on here?
It's like a kid's birthday party.
Is this a blooper?
Is this a blooper?
Is this a blooper?
I might consider this
a
a blooper.
Oh, I'm ready to go.
Oh shit! I got a nosebleed. Get the run the camera. Quick, my nose is bleeding.
It's digital. it's always
Oh,
rolling.
God.
It's a digital.
Oh god. Oh, it's so dry in here. I got a nosebleed. Womp womp.
Okay, I'm getting way too hard now. Actually. Hold on. Oh, and now I'm getting a call. I'm getting a call from my mom. How awkward is that?
That's a blooper.
How awkward is this that we're filming pornography and I'm getting a call from my mom? I have to answer. Hello? Oh, she wants to talk to you.
I'm wearing a wig.
Hey, honey, can I talk to you about something that's just a little embarrassing for a second?
Embarrassing for you or embarrassing for me because I've had a day.
I know, and I know that everyone at this resort thinks that you're a creep. I've just been thinking about our sex life a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, you know how we talked about how like we can bring our like preferences into the bedroom, we can always be honest with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that maybe we can incorporate more bloopers into our sex? Like maybe your wig can fall off or your mom can
Oh, not watching
call.
bloopers. You're talking about we actually do bloopers?
Yeah, I just want some like natural blooper. I just like, I just like that's my preference. Like that's what I type in when I'm wanting porn. Yes.
Yeah, but forced. Natural but forced is what you're saying?
Yeah, like on purpose but natural bloops. I
Okay,
just want to
organically
bloop.
forced into and pre-prescribed.
See, I feel like you're judging me.
You want me to call you when?
Mom, I need you to call me at 10:43.
What? I'll be in bed by
Yeah,
then,
well,
too.
I'm going to be in bed
10:43.
too if you know what I'm talking about, Mom.
I don't. What?
You don't know? It's okay. Just call me.
I need you to come over and replace the salt.
I will. If you do that.
The salt's low. I need you to come over and do the
Okay,
salt.
well, now
45 pounds
10:44.
a bag.
Okay, now 10:44 call me, okay? And I'll do that. I'll
Okay.
switch your salt.
Marge, ask him to replace the salt.
I am. I did.
Is that Dad?
It's Dad.
Okay, tell.
He can't replace the salt. He threw his back out trying to open up one of the
Bullshit.
salt
I didn't realize
bags with a
Dad was there.
fishing
I'm not
knife.
doing it if Dad is there. Bullshit.
He can't do it. He threw his back out trying to open a
Bullshit, he
bag
threw
with
his
a
back
fishing
out.
knife. He thought he was bigger than the bag, and he tried to cut it open with a fishing knife for gutting fish.
Okay. All right. I'm going to be over there,
Don't
but
tell him about my bag blooper, babe.
He's got a whole TikTok. He's got 1.2 million views.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He's doing it for the views. I think he's fine. I think he's okay.
I don't think he's not okay.
Okay, but if he's watching over,
He's
if
not
he
okay.
watches
His
me
back is
refill
actually
the salt,
thrown
if he
out.
watches me refill the salt, and he judges me like he does every time, I'm not coming over again. Call me at 10:46 now.
Why don't you guys do it together?
What are we doing together? Or
Change the salt together.
is this for the TikTok?
My boy. No. This is for just you two of you. Get reignite the flame, father and son flame.
We haven't done anything together since I was a kid, Mom.
Well, this could be it.
Yeah, I'll come over.
Honey, what's taking so long?
I'll one
Is
second.
this part of the bloopers?
Yeah, it is 10:48, Ma. Okay, just 10:48 if you
Okay,
could
when
call
you
me.
come over, wear your wig.
Oh,
I gotta be honest with you, Mr. Pearson. I'm looking over your chart here, and there's just there's a lot of issues, to say the least, with your spinal cord that we're looking at here.
Can you say that into the camera? Can you say that into the camera for me?
Your camera? Your phone?
Yeah, just say it into the camera for me. I gotta get this on my TikTok.
Yeah. Okay. Could we just put the phone down for a second? If I'm going to be honest, Tony at reception actually wasn't too pleased with you filming him while he was trying to work either. It just makes us, it makes
need
our jobs
constant
harder.
content for my TikTok. I need it.
Hey, buddy, I get it. I've got 3.8 million subscribers to my TikTok, but I separate it from my work.
What do you do?
You know what I
do you
mean?
do?
What do I do?
What's your hook?
I'm Dr. Big Dong.
Dr. Big what?
Dong.
Oh, the guy with the big old bell? That doctor that rings that big bell?
Yeah, the big
Yeah,
bell
that's
on the
right.
hill behind my house.
And you got a
I
huge
wear
cock
a silly
too,
costume.
right?
Well, that's what I ring it with.
Wow, I love your stuff. Huge fan. I didn't recognize your face. I would recognize
See,
your
and
bell
that's-
or your cock, but I did not recognize your face.
And that's kind of what I'm saying. You got to separate your TikTok life from your real life, you know?
Maybe we could collab. Hey, maybe you could ring my back with your big hog or something.
Ring your back?
I'm just spitballing. It's a brainstorm. Or you could double
I
hand
mean-
me.
What's your thing? What do you do? What's your channel?
I try to connect with my son.
Okay, ladies, welcome back from our quick break. Let's talk. What pisses you off? Nothing's off limits. The grossest, dumbest, most ridiculous thing men do. Hit me with it.
My stepson, Eric,
Sure.
he's old enough to, start experimenting with his body, and he doesn't know how to clean up after himself properly. I'm sorry if this is getting a little bit too, but I gotta be honest, okay? And it's driving me crazy. His carpet looked disgusting, even in the daytime. I'm not talking about blacklight, Nancy. I'm talking about middle of the day. And I go, "What is this, Eric?" And he goes, "I spilled milk, Mom." Spilled milk. He hasn't drank milk since me. Since
Maury.
it was from me.
Have a big glass of water and walk around the room. You need to cool off a little bit, okay?
hey, can we
Fuck!
Can we talk about that? Was very. I didn't realize Maureen breastfed her stepson. That's. Does anybody know when that marriage happened?
Very progressive. I think that's very progressive.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
I think that's great.
I never. That didn't.
That didn't
occur to me.
register. Didn't they only get married
did
like
she meet
4
Kevin when she? Yeah, when I was just gonna say she met Kevin
Yeah,
when he was like
you're
9.
right, ladies. I'm kicking her out. Hey, Maureen, grab your coat. You gotta get out of here.
Fuck!
Yeah,
I
Maureen.
got an invention. Tell him to use a tissue. Get out.
Okay, back up. Let's get back on track, ladies. Let's see. What else?
I'm sorry, I can't focus. Maureen is screaming into a tree outside.
They don't get it! And they don't want to help! They want to laugh at you, Maureen! They don't know that your carpet looks like a fucking Jackson Pollock!
There's like a tiny acorn-sized hole on that tree, and her mouth is almost completely over.
Yeah, I'm calling security. Janine, it's fine. I'm calling security. Just ignore her. Let's just try to keep this meeting going. No one look out the window at what Maureen is doing. I'm sure she'll calm down.
Can I have one?
Yeah, of course.
Can I go?
Yes.
Can I? Yes. My husband does not know how to fold his shirt.
Relatable.
I love that.
Relatable.
Claire,
Folds
great
them
one.
in the weirdest ways. Every shirt is folded differently. I can't get them.
I'm sorry, Maureen's out there cracking squirrels' necks like they're peanuts.
Oh, and who are you? Oh, you're gonna help me get back in there? No, you want me to leave?
She's giving them
What,
each a
because you
little
have a fucking
backstory
hat
and
on?
breaking their neck.
Oh, she thinks the squirrels are the security.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah.
Oh, God.
But sorry, what were you saying? You get mad about your husband not...
I wrote it.
Yeah, so I was
shirts.
thinking maybe some kind of shirt folder that, no matter how they do it, it automatically folds the shirts. Maybe not automatically, but just kind of like gives them a layout.
Okay,
so maybe
no
like
one
just,
look at her. Claire, we're listening to you.
I
We
can't
hear
take
you.
my eyes off
Nobody
her.
look out the window.
She
She's
dug a
trying
little
to get our
hole.
attention.
She dug a little hole,
pressed
climbed to the top of the tree, and trying to drop turds in it from the top.
You will rue the fucking day! I swear to God! Who else wants a piece? These security guards are fucking tiny!
I mean, it's weird, but you can't knock her for her accuracy.
Okay, also, while I have you all here, all in favor of kicking Maureen out of our book club as well? I feel like we should just two birds, one stone this.
Yeah,
She's
here,
obviously, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Claire?
Hey guys, I'm new in town, and seems like a cool group you got here.
Yeah.
What is it, a ladies thing?
Yeah, it's a ladies thing. What's your name?
Alice.
Yes.
That's clearly Maureen in a wig.
And
Oh,
who?
She just put on a wig and a scream mask.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Alice, you're so pure of heart.
I have
know you
face
didn't
blindness.
notice.
I have face blindness. Yeah, I've
Maureen,
seen
you're
that
not
face in a
welcome
movie.
here.
I've seen that face in a movie somewhere. I swear to God.
That is so sweet.
Are you? Were you,
Oh
were
shit!
you in a movie?
Uh-huh.
Which?
You might have... Dr. Big Dong? Dr. Big Dong's Adventure. My wig fell off, actually. Not that I wear wigs, and I'm not wearing one right now.
Okay, guys, all in favor of kicking Alice out of the book club. She's a liability. She's too trusting.
Oh, 100% Alice is
No,
out.
Maureen, you are not. You are not a part of it. And then there were three. All right, now where you're all enjoying it, no drama. Just three ladies at a book club, no problem. Maureen's gone. Nobody look at Alice out the window.
This is my one night away from my husband.
She looks like she grabbed the dog off the sidewalk and is just screaming into its mouth.
Do you want to kiss me? Do you want to kiss me because my husband does it?
Oh, God. So who liked the book?
Oh, there's
Ignore her.
some cops. Looks like that was like a canine unit.
I liked the book. It was different than the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dinosaurs seemed there was a little more detail.
Dog's going
in their
crazy. I wonder
bodies.
if Alice has got a bomb on her.
Janine,
you
you
can't
really
say
have to
my ID.
focus. Claire's telling us that. Well, which did you prefer, Claire, the book or the movie?
Well, I mean, there were similarities, but I think I liked that the book. Anytime I see a book on movie or read a book after the movie, I do like that it goes into a little more detail about things. But then I think about the characters.
Why
from
do you
the
and the
movie,
dog have the
and
same
I think-
name? Why do you guys have the same name? That's weird.
I'm actually
They-
taking Alice's side on this.
Oh, honestly, Janine, you are not focused.
I'm
You're
sorry. No,
just
I'm
trying to
listening.
talk.
I'm listening.
All
I
in
should get out. I
favor-
should get out. I'll just
Yeah,
I'll
all
vote
in favor
myself
of
out.
Janine getting out of the group. Thank you.
Mhm.
Just you and me now, Claire.
Okay.
As you were saying, Claire, go ahead.
I just think it's interesting sometimes that the actors put their own spins on the characters in the book. So like in Jurassic Park, in the book, Grant doesn't like, or in the movie, Grant doesn't like kids, but in the
Okay,
book,
Janine
he
is
sees them-
outside the window looking left.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot the dog! Shoot the dog! Janine, get him!
You know what,
So
Claire? I'm sorry, I can't do this with you anymore. You picked Jurassic Park as our book to read, and
okay, I vote you out.
no, me? I was voting you out. Are you kidding me?
Sweetheart, what's wrong?
voting
You've
you
been
out.
twisting and turning all night. What happened in book club that you're so upset?
Honestly, just don't look out the window right now. All 4 of them are out there, running amok, acting insane. Yeah, she's chewing on that tree. She's trying to get past the bark. You know what? I really tried
Always
to
do
create a
this.
community. We moved, and I tried to
know.
find normal people.
I'm sorry, babe. Look.
Maybe
This is maybe hard love, but you keep doing this. This is the
What do you mean I
third
keep
time this
doing
has
this?
happened. You keep turning your friends into monsters.
You know what? I actually can't take this right now. I needed some support. I'm voting you out.
What?
Get out. Get
What?
out of our bed. Get out of here. Go
Does
outside.
this change anything?
Is that your mom?
Yeah, and she's wearing a wig, babe.
Get out.
Waleed, Erin, Sean, thank you so much for doing the show. That was a goofy good time. This is our little plug section. If you got anything coming up that you want to plug, let people know what's going on, your social handles, now's the time to do it. Let's start with alphabetical. Erin?
I would like to plug Sitcom D&D.
Oh.
That's where Waleed and
Darn
Sean
it.
and I are with Elizabeth Andrews and Ben Briggs. I love it. We started working on season 2 that comes out on August 16th. And in the meantime, you can follow us on Patreon or binge the show if you haven't listened yet. Anywhere you find podcasts at Sitcom D&D.
Nice.
Keeping in alphabetical order, I'm plugging the same stuff. Sitcom D&D, it's a real play Dungeons & Dragons podcast recorded in front of a fake studio audience, where each episode is self-contained and follows a classic sitcom formula like New Girl or Cheers or Friends. I memorized that, and I'm happy I did. I kind of accidentally memorized it from typing it out so many times.
It's a great pitch.
And now it's right there.
I mean, it's such
Cool.
a good show.
Great
It's also so much. It's like the most involved. Like it's definitely like you guys do a phenomenal job of prepping it. It is. It's. I can't believe you turn it out every week. I don't know how you have the time, quite frankly. But
We've got some great editors, too.
yeah.
Shout out to Sean Marr and Grace Harper, who are crushing it.
nice. Yeah. I mean, you guys do a phenomenal. I mean, it's better than New Girl.
Whoa!
Whoa! You heard it here first.
Whoa.
Shots fired.
Dang, I can't
Sorry,
believe you say
Mr.
that,
Schmidt.
considering Jake Johnson is such a huge fan of Improv is Dead. That's a really...
Yeah.
Did he say that? Did he say that? We'd love to have him
He
on.
just threw his Improv is Dead t-shirt into the trash.
Aw.
Started sobbing.
He's no longer a
we,
pervert.
we already got his $2.50. His $2.50 from the shirt.
I was going to try to make a joke that he's one of the listeners from one of those places you guys used to plug, but I forgot how to say both of them. Winnipeg and Tobago?
Oh yeah.
Trinidad and Tobago.
And Turks and Kinko.
Caicos.
Win a bag and oh my god.
I knew that
We
both
actually
were wrong.
have
because I
fallen
can't
off
do
of
either.
that. I don't know where we're at in Trinidad. We used to get the notifications that we were always in. They've turned on us.
No, we're in the top. No, we're in the top still.
Fuck, it's us and Joe
Nice.
Rogan in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
Waleed, what's up, buddy? What do you got to plug?
Yeah, you can listen to a little show called Sitcom D&D. But then also...
Love the united front with the plugs, guys.
Hell yeah.
Personally, you can follow me at Mr. Waleed Mansour on Twitter and Instagram, and then you can also follow my drawing and character design Instagram at Waleed Draws Things. I try and post every once in a while.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's
He
very
recently
good.
just drew one of the hands of the two-hander from RRR.
This is
just
true.
today.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Very impressive.
Love
Yeah,
it.
Waleed, you're one of the best artists I know, man. Tim, my
Aw.
plug this week is sorry to give you a compliment and then roll right into the plug. Anyways, Waleed, the rehearsal on HBO Max,
Oh
the
my
new Nathan
God.
Fielder
Oh,
show.
so
yeah.
good.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
so good.
so good. Check it out. Get an HBO Max subscription. They're doing this new thing. You can get it for $10 if you watch ads. And I honestly
Whoa.
prefer the ads. Watch it with the ads. So
Interesting.
I'd pay more for ads if I could.
Wow. That's great. I'll plug my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ThirstTrapTim. I'm playing this game right now called The Cycle. These games are insane. It's the Wild West out there. I won't get into it because we're at the end of the episode, but it's a fun, good time because I don't really play a lot of games with random people, and this is a game where you kind of have to like lie to people and tell them that you're friendly, and then really very quickly like turn around and shoot them in the back.
Whoa.
So yeah, it's very interesting. But yeah, if you're into that type of thing, check it out. Waleed, Erin, Sean, thank you so much
Thanks
for being
so
on the
much,
show
guys.
again.
Thank you
It's
for
always
having
a pleasure
us.
to have you. And
Thanks for having us.
we
What
look
a
forward
blast.
to seeing you on the West Coast sometime soon here. Maybe one of these in person.
Oh, one of these in
Yeehaw.
person.
All right.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw,
Yeah.
for sure.